Alright, you guys, long awaited update. Um, I've been having this existing problem in the car, and you would think that something as small as a P0171, something that you could just knock out. Well, this isn't the case. I've been having this issue for a while. I don't think I have a engine leak. I don't think I have a vacuum leak. I took it to three different shops. I tested it myself. Did a smoke test, propane, and everything, and there's no vacuum leak. My MAP sensor is brand new. O2 sensor is brand new. MAP sensor is brand new. My canister purge valve, brand new. You know, I don't know what the hell's going on, but when I look at the fuel trims, this is what I get. That's pretty bad. I mean, look at that. Long term, we're stuck at 30 right there, and it doesn't want to correct. Now, my O2 sensor is reading a little bit sporadic. It goes up and down, as you'll see here. See, it's just going up and down. Now, this is at idle, okay? If I had a engine leak or a vacuum leak, if I revved it up, it's supposed to go down. Long-term fuel trim is supposed to go down. So there it is. It's correcting a little bit, but it stays at 25. It just settles right there. Okay, so that was about like 25, 3,000 RPM. So could it be the PCM? Could it be a bad fuel pump in the back? Because my fuel pump in the front, the high pressure fuel pump, that's brand new. The fuel pump pressure sensor, that's brand new. What else could that be? I don't have the code on right now because I cleared it. Because I've been dealing with this for a couple of weeks already. And I hate driving with that engine light. But anyway, when I've taken it to the shops, I made sure that the engine light was there so they could see the freeze frame. Long term, it's giving fuel 32. I got really bad gas mileage. I mean, it's like I'm driving a freaking truck again. Okay, so the things that I've done, I've taken it in for diagnostics. I even took it to Pet Boys so they could do a full-on test. I've taken it to other shops where they did a voltage test on the sensors, and the only thing that they can find was that the O2 sensor was reading a little bit sporadic. Now, that O2 sensor is brand new, and it isn't just brand new. I made sure that it's a genuine GM. I went down to the dealership and bought it brand new. So I know it's not the O2 sensor. I mean, it could be the wiring of the O2 sensor that goes to the PCM, because I had that redone. I had it respliced because it melted previously. So they respliced. They cut off the melted part of the wire and spliced it up, wrapped it up, and then put back the O2 sensor. So I don't know if it's getting the bad ground. You know, I'm not an electrician, so I don't know how to test that shit. But and I think that the mechanics that tested it probably just tested the O2 sensor, but not the actual feed from the PCM. So who knows? Symptoms I'm getting is a little bit. Sometimes I get a rough idle. Other than that, the car drives fine. I think it could do better, but the car seems to drive fine. But one thing that really concerns me is that my temperatures get up really high. You know, my oil can get up to like 260, which you know, a lot of people tell, oh, that's no, it's not normal, because I know what the temperatures on this car normally is. And on any other day, if I wasn't having any problems, it usually hovers at about like 240, give or take. It never goes up to 250. And then my water temperature it gets up to like close to 220. No, that's not normal either, because it usually hovers at around 197. So and it usually happens when I'm going uphill, and you know, I live up in the high ground of Vegas, so going home from work, I'll have like a good 10 minutes of uphill on the freeway, and then that's when my temps go up. So this is where I'm at now. I think what I'm gonna do is, well, I tried to call Cadillac again. I've taken it to Cadillac actually. They couldn't help me out. So I want to take it to a different Cadillac dealership. It's a little bit further from where I live, but I'm trying to book them. They have no loaners available right now, but they're gonna call me once one is available. So in the meantime, this car is just gonna be sitting here, and just that's yeah. When everything's all warmed up, when I'm at operating temperature, it stays at about like 25, 26, and it'll be that way the whole way. So, damn it. Alright guys, I'm going to try this again. So, for that P0171, if I was having a vacuum leak, that long-term fuel trim that's at 24 right now should go down, and the short-term fuel trim should be pulling with minus number. So I'm going to rev it up. So let's pull in a little bit, but then it'll settle and it won't go down. Yeah, see there, -1. That's nothing. +1, so it's just gonna settle right there. So I know this is not a vacuum leak. Plus, it already passed the smoke test. I wish it was a vacuum leak, because that would have been easy to fix, but that's not the case. Alright guys, whatever advice you guys can give me on that, because I've already taken it to 3 shops. And they all confirmed there is no, the one said it was my MAV sensor. He didn't know what he was talking about. The other one said I had a blown cracked piston. He said I had a cracked piston, but when he did the leak down test, everything passed. So my pistons are still good, and I got about like what? How many miles I got? 88.6. So I got a lot of miles on this thing, and my pistons are still great. So I'm fortunate for that. Another one said that I possibly might have a bad lead on the O2 or bad PCM. Now that sounds a little bit more like it. I hope that's not the case. I don't know if this custom tune, you know what? I didn't do that yet. I gotta email Tim again. I've just been so busy with work and you know, home life with the wife and kids, you know, that whole life, and work, and then the graveyard, and sleeping during the day, and all that bullshit. So I'm also gonna do that. I gotta email the tuner, see what he thinks, and yeah, can't think of anything else. So I don't know, whatever suggestions you guys got. If you've ever dealt with this, please let me know how you took care of it. Having a P0171 with no leak, and all your sensors are brand new. Okay, keep that in mind. All of my sensors are brand spanking new. So that's that brand new, again, brand new fuel injectors. The only thing on the fuel system that's not brand new is my low pressure fuel pump in the gas tank. That's the only one. You know, if that's the only problem, I'd love to get a confirmation on that. Get that taken care of. That shouldn't be too expensive, I hope. Anyway, I'll end it there, guys. That's the update for this Cadillac Ats.